Hey everybody. So I have a NECA. I have a NECA Portal 2 figure that I had gotten for Christmas. For this Christmas, right? And it's already been opened. Everything has already been like kind of not really used, but like it's been tampered with already and all that jazz. This was made by NECA and is probably the best Valve made or Valve endorsed figure that I've ever actually had the pleasure of owning. Because and here's the thing, it is the cheapest one that I could find. I've looked at all of the TF2 figures, and the cheapest one I could find is for the Demo Man. It's for like maybe $40 now. Gordon Freeman is like 150. I haven't looked at the Left 4 Dead figures. Maybe they do exist, or I'm not even sure if they exist, but there might be. But I have Portal 2 shell figure, and this is actually probably one of the best figures I have ever owned. Now, I actually have a few things to say about this, so let's open this up real quick. Alright, so let's start with the boring part, the box itself, okay? So, I've looked at some of the things in it, and you'll notice that you see a hole through the back of this. Well, there's actually a reason for that. Apparently, these are, like, portal holes. And it's really, really weird because, I've never had a box from like NECA or anything actually being used for the toy itself. Now I have things like I have things like the TF2 figures, which I keep in this folder, where they have like pieces of paper and slips of paper with the TF2 the TF2 figures, like backstories and stuff, but I've never had a NECA figure in which you can actually take off the piece of the box. So that's pretty cool. I'm not sure if you can put it back in, but I doubt it. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's move on to the figure itself. So one of the other things that I've noticed is that Chell kind of doesn't really look like the one in the game. So if you see the box art here, this is what Chell actually looks like. I don't know what it is. It's just off, right? Oh, jeez. It kind of reminds me of more of like the Tomb Raider from, crap, I don't know what that game is. But it just reminds me of that character more, right? And it's not bad. It's honestly really well made. It's just, that's my only problem with it. So, yeah, this is pretty good, but, you know, little wonky. Also, I like how, like, what's the word for it? Like, the TF2 figures, obviously, it's, you have some, like, good-looking ones and some bad-looking ones. But in comparison to that, like, obviously, this is pretty high quality. Like, hold on. Let me show you the Spy, okay? Now, the Spy doesn't look all that bad, but, let me actually show you. Okay, so this is what the Spy looks like, alright? That's what he looks like in game, and that's how he looks, right? They kinda screwed up pretty bad on the Spy, because he doesn't look very good. I don't know what it is, it's just, again, it's rough. But yeah, Chell's pretty good. It's just, I don't know, there's something a little off. Alright, now let's go to the last thing, which is the portal gun. Okay, so I have the portal gun, and it doesn't look like a lot that you would look at, right? But this is what it can do. It has a light. That is the coolest thing I've ever seen on these guns, right? Because, like, you have the TF2 figures, and they're not like, it's not like it's supposed to have a lot of detail, because it's just a figure, right? But this one in particular, it's just well made, and I can't credit the people who made it enough, because it looks phenomenal. Here, let me do something real quick. There we go. It even has kind of like a little flash thing right there, and you can even light up the entirety of the room with it. It's crazy. But yeah, it doesn't switch to orange, which is it's a little disappointing. But hey, I'll take it because it's really cool. So yeah, that's the gun. I honestly really like this figure because in comparison to the ones that I've gotten, it looks very well made and pretty well done. So, and I need to go with one more thing. I need to say one more thing, right? There's a plate that's on, there's a plate that comes with the game, or with, not the game, comes with the character that you can actually stand on. Now, you'd be like, well, that's not much, right? Because it's just a stand, who cares, right? Well, the thing with this is that I haven't had a single TF2 character that has come with a stand. Which sucks because, you know, you want to pose your characters in the way that you want without having to, like, have them fall down every 3 seconds. Whereas with Chell, you just put things underneath her feet and then, well, you know, you can have it stand there forever. In fact, I'm pretty sure before I uploaded this video, I had I had said something about having the, my tripod, my new tripod and stuff. But, she was kind of standing, like, right here with the thing beneath her. And this is just one of the things that reinforces, like, how good of a thing that this is. Or like, God, I can barely speak. I don't use scripts, obviously. But I have not, I'm gonna get the Gordon Freeman figure, but it's just, you know, it's costly in comparison to this, because I could probably buy, or I could buy, let's see, 4 or 5. I could buy about 3, or no, 5 Chell figures for the amount of 1 Gordon Freeman. That's wild. So yeah, the joints on this thing are kind of iffy. Like, I feel like I'm gonna break it if I do it any farther, so you can try your luck with that. It's not like this thing is very expensive anyway, so you can just get a new one. But, yeah, so, joints are a little weird. There's actually a bit of blood on her ankles. That's neat. I didn't notice that whenever I first got it. It's got the Aperture Laboratories on the front of it, and yeah. So yeah, let's I'm gonna just go ahead and cut to a montage real quick. Alright guys, well thank you for stopping by and watching my video on the Portal 2 chell figure. I just wanted to say, I know that this video isn't very good or at all, and I know that some people are going to say, oh, this video is like garbage and shit and stuff. I understand, I know. Or actually, there's probably going to be nobody that says that. A lot of my comments are very nice, but you know, I understand it's not very well made. It's literally made by a light that sits and bounces off, or it's, God, I can't speak. It's literally just a heat lamp, and that's pointing towards a paper. So it's a heat lamp pointing towards a figure on a sheet of paper that I got from a sketchbook. And this giant colossal mess. But I wanted to thank you for even stopping by and watching the video. I just appreciate anybody watching it, because I don't spend time to make videos that much. Because the time that I do, I really don't get any views. Not that that was what I was looking after, but because I just, you know, I just don't feel like it's worth it because of the recognition that I get. But maybe that makes no sense. Probably doesn't. So, you know what, I'm just gonna leave it at that and say thank you for watching, and have a good day. Oh, wait, one more thing. Can somebody leave a comment on the sniper rifle video, telling me how the hell I can, like, turn my comments back on? I would really, really appreciate that. Thank you. Anyway, guys, have a good day. Thanks for watching.